Hello everyone, today we want to talk about top 10 Zooey Deschanel movies. Number 10. Winter Passing, 2005. Director Adam Rapp. Stars Ed Harris, Will Ferrell, Amelia Warner. Tired of struggling to be an actress, Reese Holden leaves New York and returns to her Michigan home. She has a cash advance from a book editor who wants to publish the love letters of Reese's parents. Reese has a strained relationship with her dad, a washed-up novelist, but she enters the household he shares with an ex-student and a shy friend who takes care of domestic matters. IMDb 6.2, Metascore 56, Rotten Tomatoes 52.
What brings you home?
Daddy, are you mad at me or something?
I think it would have been nice if you had made it back for the funeral. She was your mother.
Number 9. Our Idiot Brother, 2011. Director Jesse Peretz. Stars Paul Rudd, Elizabeth Banks, Emily Mortimer. Easygoing, dim-witted slacker Ned Rochlin makes the biggest mistakes of his so far uninspired life when he sells some pot to a cop. Homeless and jobless upon his release from jail, Ned must prevail upon his three sisters for help. Though Ned himself is utterly without a shred of ambition, it's a different story with his sisters, who find their carefully ordered lives thrown into chaos whenever he's around. IMDb 6.4, Metascore 60, Rotten Tomatoes 61.
You know, it's like a science experiment back there, and I know you own contacts, you know, and you're wearing plastic shoes, and I mean, what is this shirt even made of? It's flax. See? I mean, isn't that a food? You're wearing food.
Number 8. Mumford, 1999. Director Lawrence Kasdan. Stars Lauren Dean, Hope Davis, Jason Lee. Dr. Mumford is the new psychologist in a small town. His unique style of therapy draws many patients, including a billionaire and a woman with chronic fatigue syndrome. But Mumford also draws the ire of the town's two established doctors. Resentful of Mumford's success, they hire an attorney to impugn his character, and together they reveal shocking secrets from Mumford's past. IMDb 6.8, Metascore 62, Rotten Tomatoes 61.
This shrink school you went to, did you hear about it on an infomercial?
Number 7. The Go-Getter, 2007. Director Martin Hines. Stars Lou Taylor Pucci, Jenna Maloney, William Lee Scott. Mercer, distraught after his mother's death, steals a car from a car wash in Oregon. He flees the state, bound for California in search of his estranged half-brother Arlen. Shortly into Mercer's journey, a cell phone rings inside the stolen car. It turns out that both the phone and the car belong to Kate, but instead of calling the police, Kate and Mercer build a relationship through a series of long talks over the course of his road trip. IMDb 6.5, Metascore 69, Rotten Tomatoes 53.
What's in this thing?
Books and ashes.
Number 6. Yes Man, 2008. Director Peyton Reed. Stars Jim Carrey, Bradley Cooper, John Michael Higgins. Carl Allen is stuck in a rut with his negative ways. Then he goes to a self-help seminar and learns to unleash the power of yes. Living in the affirmative leads him to all sorts of amazing and transforming experiences. He gets a job promotion and even finds a new romance. But Carl finds that too much of anything, even positive thinking, is not necessarily a good thing. IMDb 6.8, Metascore 46, Rotten Tomatoes 56.
Persian wife finder.
Hi there. I am Farnoosh. Would you be the man for me?
I guess so.
Number 5. Elf, 2003. Director Jon Favreau. Stars Will Ferrell, James Caan, Bob Newhart. Buddy was accidentally transported to the North Pole as a toddler and raised to adulthood among Santa's elves. Unable to shake the feeling that he doesn't fit in, the adult Buddy travels to New York in full elf uniform in search of his real father. As it happens, this is Walter Hobbs, cynical businessman. After a DNA test proves this, Walter reluctantly attempts to start a relationship with the childlike Buddy with increasingly chaotic results. IMDb 7, Metascore 64, Rotten Tomatoes 82. Number 4. All the Real Girls, 2003. Director David Gordon Green. Stars Paul Schneider, Patricia Clarkson, Maurice Compete. Paul is living it up as a small-town Casanova, happily hopping from one night stand to the next. When Noelle, the virginal younger sister of his best friend Tip, returns home grown up and gorgeous, Paul falls for her. But because of his sordid past, Tip is suspicious of Paul's intentions. To make his relationship with Noelle work, Paul will have to prove to his family and friends that he can be a man worthy of her love. IMDb 6.7, Metascore 71, Rotten Tomatoes 75.
I don't have to be like the other girls.
Okay, right here, where?
Right there.
Number 3. Bridge to Terabithia, 2007. Director Gabor Xopo. Stars Josh Hutcherson, Anna Sophia Robb, Robert Patrick. The life of Jess, an adolescent, changes when he befriends Leslie, the class outsider. The children create an imaginary world called Terabithia, which is inhabited by all manner of magical creatures. Though difficulties fill their ordinary lives, Jess and Leslie rule as king and queen in Terabithia. Soon, one of the friends must draw on the strength of their imaginary kingdom to cope with a tragedy. IMDb 7.2, Metascore 74, Rotten Tomatoes 78.
Awfully quiet. Old MacDonald had a farm. No, you don't like that song? No. Then make some noise. Come on.
Number 2. New Girl, 2011. Director Elizabeth Merriweather. Stars Jake Johnson, Max Greenfield, Lamorne Morris. After going through a rough breakup, awkward and upbeat Jess moves in with 3 single guys. Intelligent and witty Nick is an underachiever who took the bartender off ramp on his road to success. Schmidt obsesses over his social standing and looks at Jess as a personal project. Winston is a competitive former athlete who, after realizing he will never become a pro, moves into the loft. Together with Jess's best friend, they bond to form an unlikely and dysfunctional family. IMDb 7.7, Metascore 67, Rotten Tomatoes 90.
There's something in the basement. Let me just run down there in my underwear and see what's going on in the dark. And you're like, what is your problem? Call the police. And she's like, okay, but it's too late because she's already getting murdered.
Before we talk about number 1, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Number 1, 500 Days of Summer, 2009. Director Mark Webb. Stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Jeffrey Arend, Chloe Grace Moretz. Tom, greeting card writer and hopeless romantic, is caught completely off guard when his girlfriend Summer suddenly dumps him. He reflects on their 500 days together to try to figure out where their love affair went sour, and in doing so, Tom rediscovers his true passions in life. IMDb 7.7, Metascore 76, Rotten Tomatoes 85.
Darling, I don't know how to tell you this, but there's a Chinese family in our bathroom.